think the idea of brand brings to mind this type of stuff, when you first hear the word. We're not branding cattle, this is how we're branding. Big logos, big companies, consumer brands, very identifiable trademarks, and lawyers, protecting things, and lots of commercials and terminology like Happy Meals and iPods and things like that. But those are just symbols up there. They don't create the brand. They're there to kind of catch your attention. So, is the brand the logo? No, that's just a placeholder to help you recognize what the brand is happening. Is it the product? Well, not necessarily. It may be very closely associated with the product, but a product can have lots of, you can have Tylenol and extra strength Tylenol and this and that, but are they really a different brand? Not really. They're just kind of different flavors of a brand. There's with the company. You can have Bayer aspirin or you can have Bayer pesticides. So they're not really the same brand story either. So it's this kind of elusive thing that's sitting out there in between all of this stuff. And it has a lot more to do with the perceptions you guys have and the consumers of these products have. What they say is the brand is what they're talking about you, like a reputation, what they're saying about you when you leave the room. It's in your dollar votes, it's in your interactions. It's not something that's completely in the control of those producing the logo or the product of the company. So I like this quote. Part art and part science, a brand is intangible, visceral, emotional, personal, cultural, and very hard to build. That is the important part. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You have to think about consistency over time. That is how a brand develops. Breaking a brand, ruining a brand reputation can happen a lot faster. Building it is a slower path.